it made me happy, and I didn't get, and I had like my mom didn't need to do lunch.
I guess education nowadays is looking more at real life situations. I think that's kind of a trend. We want to make sure that when children learn, we can all learn, we can memorize and learn by rote, but if we don't understand what we're learning, then it's superficial learning. So the Daily Bread projects allow students to study why food is good for you, what are the good elements in the food, how do we best prepare it, and then the math application comes in, how much do things cost, what's our budget. So there's a lot of, it's a real life situation, and that's how children learn.
The first time I came here, there was a lot of people that had like junk food in their lunch, like so I know some people still have pizza in their lunch, but like they had a lot of junk food. But now, ever since it started, people have like been eating healthier.
The kids are very enthusiastic about it. They love going down and learning new recipes with her and learning how to cook and create these things on their own. And I think they feel pretty independent when they come back and amazed at what they've been able to create. And the idea of having a big feast in the classroom together is such a nice one.
My parents, when they signed the sheet, they thought it was really helpful for me to learn better in cooking.
Actually, another good thing I like about Daily Bread is the dynamics when the kids get together, because we're in small groups, and the kids get talking about stories about home cooking or stories about stuff that happened to them, and they're a lot more helpful towards one another. They're a lot more appreciative towards one another. You know, you can see their manners, you can see how they encourage one another, and you don't always get that in a large classroom setting. So it's nice to see the dynamics of the kids working together as well.
The funnest thing was probably like making the tangy fruit punch.
I know we do start on Monday, but it actually starts on the Friday beforehand, where I go into the classroom and I do a small nutrition lesson with the children, and I introduce the program and what we're going to be doing together as a group. And we discuss the 4 food groups, and then we play little games on the smart board for the younger children, and the older children we discuss a menu together and plan out the menu that we're going to have throughout the following week. Sometimes even the classrooms, they decide if they want to have a theme to their luncheon for the week. So it's just a lot of talking and sharing together and talking about food, and it's nice to see how they enjoy talking about food, because they seem to get all excited about food, which is an exciting thing because everybody likes to eat. And then on Mondays, we prepare the grocery list and we go shopping. And then on Tuesday, we go to the staff room and do some cooking with us together as a group, and we continue that on Wednesday also. And then Thursday, we do the last minute preparations, and then we have our luncheon together as a class.
Well, I've noticed that like the healthy food kind of made them like a little more like happier.
Because the little children still can't read yet, when we do the grocery shopping, everything's done with pictures, and so it's easier for them to read the grocery list. For the older children, it's done as a scavenger hunt, where they get clues for the ingredients and the groceries that they need to get and buy at the grocery store. So they'll get nutritional facts, and they'll have to discuss and try to figure out what fruit or what vegetable or what food that we're going to get. As far as the younger children, to explain the program to them, we play a lot of games on the smart board. We do a simulation of grocery shopping, so that they see what it's like that we push a shopping cart, we look for groceries, we go through the aisles and try to find the food.
My favorite recipe was the dessert, where it was just like one layer was like fruits and the other one was like whipped cream and ice cream. I like that recipe the most. And also the sweet potatoes. Those were good, and I think I'm gonna try that one day.
For the food, as far as preparing the food, for the younger children, I like to do fun foods where they're hands-on and being creative and playing with the food, and that food is fun, and even though it's healthy, we can have a good time with it. So we do like cucumber cars and things that when they have the lunch, and you see them driving them around and dipping them in the dip when it's airplanes and stuff. So it's really cute to see. So just to make it more fun for them and just want to participate more.
I learned that I shouldn't have the things that I have at home, because some of them aren't healthy, some of them are. So I think I should eat more healthy.
It goes hand in hand with teaching to the multiple intelligences. When we talk about teaching multiple intelligences, it's reaching out to all different types of learners. So nowadays we don't see classrooms where it's simply the teacher teaching and the student writing at their desk. You know, the Daily Bread, the nutrition program allows students to do some research. It allows them to go out of the building, to go do the shopping. They get to actually prepare the food itself. So it pulls in a lot of different components that make it interesting and reach the children based on their learning style.
I think teaching kids to make food is really powerful on a lot of levels. I think it helps them to expand a lot of creativity, a lot of problem solving. I mean, even if you just break down the basic language of reading a recipe and understanding the math that goes into 1/3 of a cup of this and 1/2 a cup of that, like that's all fits right along with your sort of standard curriculum. But I think deeper than the curriculum, you know, you can build up better people by having them have a rewarding experience where they're providing for others and doing something that's healthy for them physically and mentally.
I learned a lot of recipes that I can cook with my family. I also learned that food is very messy.
The Daily Bread project has been a fantastic project in my classroom.
This year, I really wanted to try the chicken wings, but it got changed to spaghetti. But I was thinking maybe if we were to try, maybe with if there was less fat in there with the sauce.